2, 1. Hey, great to see you again. Welcome to this week's Trinity Video Announcements. Today, we have with us a friend and a colleague and a fellow worker here in the center of our city, Asha Dis. It is good to have you with us.
So glad to be here.
And you are with ProjectME.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you do with ProjectME.
Okay. So I'm the founder and executive director of ProjectME. And so I started ProjectME in 2019 as a way to provide support services, low barrier support services for people with concerns with mental health, substance use, or justice involvement. And so I myself am a person in long-term recovery from substance use, and just wanted to use my recovery to give back to others in a way.
Wow. Now I know you've been here with us at Trinity at least one other time to do some. You've been here several times, but also one other time to do some presentations about the work that you all do at ProjectME. And we see some of your staff here with us on Thursday evenings, on Wednesday lunchtime, and that includes a whole variety of things. If you could tell us, and for the sake of the people who are with us, like what your work looks like on the ground in real time.
Yeah, so we've got a couple different programs. The main one, and probably my favorite, is that we run Allen County's Harm Reduction Street Outreach Team. And what that means for us is that about 50 hours a week, our team is going out into the community and distributing education and supplies about overdose prevention. Those supplies include Narcan or naloxone, which is an overdose reversal agent for opioid substances, which include fentanyl, which is such a problem right now in our communities, and then also safe use supplies and warming items, just really anything that we can offer to somebody out of our backpacks that might be helpful to them while they're braving the elements or, struggling to have food. We carry snacks and waters and things like that. So that's our Harm Reduction Street Outreach Team, and kind of has two parts where we do community outreach, which is more about educating the community and making sure people understand our Good Samaritan law and how they can intervene if somebody was experiencing an overdose from an opioid substance. And then we have our unhoused outreach, which is more directed at going to the camps and the hotels and just making sure that those people are as safe and healthy as possible with the supplies. We also have an ongoing coaching program, and what that is just free, ongoing, and consistent support through one of our recovery coaches. And so what that does basically is somebody has consistent connection to not only like the tangible resources that we have, but also like connection to any other community providers that may be offering relevant services for them. So we just try to be very knowledgeable about anything that's available to people in our community so we can be good connectors and resource brokers. And then most recently, we opened our ProjectME Drop-In Center. It's located at 2305 Broadway, and what we do there is just try to provide a safe space for people to come and hang out in. So we're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We offer supplies there, some food, drinks. People can just come and have coffee and tea if they want to, but we also have games and puzzles and things, positive things people can do. There's computer access there, and again, we just try to create a safe space where people can hang out. Also talk to a coach. Everybody on our staff is certified as a peer recovery coach at ProjectME. And everybody also has lived experience. So when people come to visit and talk to somebody, they're talking to somebody who has related lived experience or relatable lived experience.
I don't know if anybody has said this to you, but a lot of what you do is an awful lot like what a church is supposed to be in its best sense, right? That sense of we're here to keep you alive until your life can look different. We're here to stand with you, to walk with you, to offer words of encouragement, sometimes words of don't do that, but not as frequently that. It's just like, your life is valuable.
Yep.
Your life means something, and we want you to be able to live the best life. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what this is supposed to be,
Yep.
in its best sense of the word. And you're doing that. And so for us to be partners with you makes a world of sense, because you extend who we are supposed to be.
Yeah. We just, everything that we do, we lead with love. And we just want people to know that they are seen and heard, and they have value in this world. And so very often we will just say that we love people until they're able to love themselves, or until they have a buy-in in their life that maybe we can see from the outside, but they can't always see.
Right. Yeah. Again, it's who we're supposed to be. And so that's why for us, I think, or at least for me, it's great to be able to have a partner like you and ProjectME here in our community. Now, you know, one of the things that we're doing in this season, this Lenten season leading up to Easter, is that we've been participating in the 7 traditional acts of mercy. The things that Jesus said are exemplaries of what a life of a human should look like. And, you know, we've talked about water and housing, clothing, and food, and those sorts of things. But one of those is to visit the prisoner. And Jesus speaks about that, and visit the prisoner. And one of the things we acknowledge for some of the people who come to you is that you can be imprisoned with many, many things. And that imprisonment can look like a lot of different things.
Sure.
And you know, and in many ways, I think Jesus asked us to do these things so that we recognize the same things in ourselves. You know, that we can be prisoners to a lot of things. Sometimes we can get away with it because, you know, it might look. It's not as apparent. It's not as apparent. So knowing that you do that, and that you do that work for so many people, we'd like to do something for you all. And I think you said that you buy tokens for laundromats.
So it's laundry cards that we give to people who are experiencing homelessness, or like our unhoused population. So it's basically just a gift card, but they can only use it at the laundromat. But they can use that to do several loads of laundry, to buy their detergent when they're at the laundromat, and all of that stuff. It's very useful. As I told you or shared with you, our drop-in center is like a block and a half away from one of the laundromats where those cards can be used.
So you can pick one up, you can go right over.
Yeah,
and
so
have
very easy for people to drop into our center, get a laundry card, and then go right down to the laundromat to wash their laundry. But unfortunately, we are all out of laundry cards right now. And so, yeah, it has been a great need for us for maybe just a couple of weeks. But we have people probably every day who come in and ask for them.
Beautiful. So if we together could collect an offering to be helpful to you all, to provide those laundry cards to people here in our city, we'd love to be able to do that.
That would be great.
Yeah, and also you said something about earlier when we were talking that you also do that all of your work tends to be grant funded, grant funded work, and you offer snacks to people who drop in at the drop-in center, but you can't buy snacks with grant funds.
With grant funds.
You can't buy snacks with grant funds. So in addition to some laundry cards, if you have some snacks lying around home, and you're thinking like, man, I shouldn't have been eating this during Lent anyway. So if you have some snacks lying around home, you're thinking, Lent, I shouldn't have been eating that. Bring it on in. We'll send it down to ProjectME and help them out with that. But it's really good to have you here, and it's good to have you as a partner here.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here.
In this city and in the work that we do together. Yeah,
I'm glad to be partnered with you all as well.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you. It's good to have you here with us as our partners in the work that we do here in Fort Wayne and the work that we do here at Trinity English. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you soon.